So cool, first up, sorry the quality is a bit rubbish. I'm doing this at home and the lighting's bad and my cameras are all like 720p and horrid. So this is about the new version of the Trident 2.0. We've made some small changes to this. A few cosmetic ones first. Little adjustments, a slightly nicer DC jack there going on with the 3D printed insert so you can't short, it fits a bit nicer. A couple of tweaks to the spudgers and the all-important label. This is my first time getting a white ink printed front and it has made the colours really pop. Even on this really poor old webcam you can clearly see how fantastic this looks. I am over the moon. This is it. This is the future. There are no more 4-colour CMYK labels. We're all 5-colour CMYKW labels now. Look at the white. I am so pleased with that, and I know it's a small detail. It doesn't really change the pedal that, but wow, seriously, it's just another level. I think it's just, I'm in love. Now the big change internally. So I've done away with the battery area and instead fitted much higher quality transformers. So the original transformer isolation in these, and you can see the battery area here with them in on these. The original transformers in these were just an Eastern made one. They're perfectly reasonable, but I can't get them anymore. They've just disappeared, so I don't care. They weren't wonderful. They were just meh. They're all right. I was satisfied with them as an experiment on this product. Now I'm happy that people really love it and it's worked out well. Those transformers that only really go down to 50-60 hertz, maybe they're not ideal for bass. To be honest, they're rolling off well above that. They sound great with guitar. They're fine for guitar, but we could have a better transformer. And these, it's very hard to see these. These are OEP, Oxford Electrical Products Transformers. Now these are actually not intended for output stage use normally, but because guitar signals are not line level signals, we can put them here, and this creates a much lower frequency response all the way down to 30 hertz. So from now on these are suitable for bass guitar. I mean 30 hertz flat. They go down to 20 with a slight bit of roll off. You can say 20 kilohertz minus whatever 6 dB or something, but they go to 30 hertz without any issue. They're fantastic sounding. This, honestly, I like the original Trident. This is way better. So for the first 10 or so of these, because I can't afford to have new circuit boards done just willy-nilly, we've got to use this. What I've done is these have been hand wired in place with oxygen-free copper screened cables, and they fit tidily in where the battery goes. So no more battery, but from what I've read, most people not that bothered. They're happy to plug a battery into the DC jack if they really need one. And the trade-off is this fantastic increase in sound quality. It's perfectly good for, you can put anything, any signal through them. Now, for those of you who don't really know what I'm on about with the Transformers, some of you studio guys are going to go, oh, OEP Transformers, and you're just going to be like, wow, I can't believe he's done that. But for those who don't know, the thing about Transformers is they have a characteristic tone of their own, a sort of saturation when pushed, that makes them feel really organic, and they're a huge part of the early mixing desks and early audio. They're not just a device that gets rid of hum and isolates, they have their own magical tone. And I was lucky enough to get given these for very cheap, so I have a limited run of these. I don't know how many we're going to make. I've made 10 to begin with, which I don't sell a lot of these. They're not my biggest seller because not many people need 3 amps to switch between or 3 effects loops. But for those of you who do, there you go. Incredibly proud of this. Look out for the version 2.0. I'll be updating all the websites very shortly. The 1.0 is out of stock. It's gone. There is no more. You can't buy any more 1.0s. These versions will be up there and they'll be a little bit dearer. And then there's going to be another price rise on them later in the year when I get the new circuit boards. But for those of you who buy in now, you get the hand-wired version at a lower price. What can I say? And honestly, they sound so good. So fantastic. Oh, another small change. I've stopped with the big black feet on the pedals. Still using them on the hot boxes. We're just using the little adhesive feet because more and more people tell me they just want the pedal closer to the board so they can put Velcro on without tearing their feet off. Makes sense to me. These actually save me a couple of pence and they're easier, and if you lose them I'd send you some more. It's not a big deal. So yeah, there we have it. That's that. Fantastic. I'm honestly so pleased with this. This is taking a product that I was not 100% sure, but then it did really well, and we've just taken that to the next level, and this is it. This is the way. OEP, Oxford Electrical Products, gorgeous sounding transformers on the things. I mean, yeah, it's not just a isolating pedal switcher now. It's its own beast. It's its own beast. Yeah.